Demonstrators calling for electoral reform. Now, the activists want changes ahead of general elections expected to be called early next year.
The Malaysian government had earlier declared the rally illegal and deployed hundreds of security forces to Merdeka Square. Hamish McDonald was there.
This is democracy, Malaysian style. Riot police surrounded the protesters and moved in with water cannons, dumping their chemical load. The police have just sprayed chemicals on the entire crowd. This was, until a few moments ago, an entirely peaceful protest, but they've just come along and sprayed chemicals into the faces of hundreds and hundreds of protesters. Thousands rounded to Masjid Jamek, one of Malaysia's most historic mosques. They screamed for open democracy and emerged again defiant. They screamed for open democracy and emerged again defiant. Do you think the people are afraid of the authorities? They are not afraid. Defiance was met by shots of tear gas. This rally was organised to demand free elections, a contentious issue in the country which has had one party in power since independence. That ruling party, UMNO, said the protest was illegal.
It's not a question, and of course people will not be very happy. But it's the thing that we try to avoid. That's why we say that if you want to have, you have to get least first.
Elections are widely expected to be held early next year, but today Malaysia's democratic values were truly tested. Hamish McDonald, AlJazeera, Kuala Lumpur.
We're joining us now in the studio is Jeff Wee. He's an independent journalist based here in Kuala Lumpur. Many thanks for joining us. How surprised are you at the strength of reaction to these demonstrators today?
I thought I really expected that to happen and nothing less than that. People have started to speak out, and I think it's high time that the government take note of what they are talking about. They have to start to listen.
But the government had warned demonstrators that this was an illegal rally. It warned that it would react accordingly.
Now, the thing is that there seems to be a practice of double standards. So recently, when the Condoleezza visited Malaysia, there has been the Prime Minister's slung in law that a mass group of protesters and it crashed into private property, and that was allowed by the police. So I think people are expecting the same kind of treatment for this mass rally this round.
And the demonstrators are saying that by taking to the streets, the only way that their voices can be heard. But the Malaysian government responds that it does allow blogs such as yours in Malaysia, and it does allow independent publications to broadcast on the internet. So what's your response to that?
I believe that people want to send a signal that there is a strong sense of urgency, that it is high time we reform the entire electoral system. And nothing gets done unless you get this petition to the king, for example. And this is exactly what they did this afternoon. And for that, I think that is what the people wanted. They wanted to have reform in the electoral system to be institutionalized.
And there were plenty of activists seen today, but there was also a thought that it was fueled by opposition members, which actually kept some activists away. How political do you think these rallies are going to be?
This event was organized by BERSIH. It's a communication of 71 entities, and out of which 5 of them are registered entities, political parties. That lends credibility to the entire event. So I don't think that is being hijacked by the politicians. That is just a sheer free doctrine by the mainstream media.
Okay, many thanks for your thoughts today.
Pakistan's Attorney General says the country's emergency